One thing's for certain in life, emergencies are going to happen. The question is, are you financially prepared for them? If you own a car, sooner or later it's going to break. If you own a house, sooner or later there's going to be repairs. If you have children, well, you know how that's going to cost money. The key is to have a properly funded emergency fund set aside for when life's unexpected events occur. An emergency fund, or as we like to call it, an emergency liquidity fund, is an account set aside, properly funded, with the money accessible in the event of an emergency or one of life's unexpected financial events. So there are 6 steps to setting up, funding, and using an emergency liquidity fund. Step number 1 is to find the money. Whether that's coming from your income, whether it's coming from existing assets, or you have it in a savings account, we have to set the plan and figure out where that money is going to come from for your ELF. Step number 2 is to set your limits. How much money is going to be in your fund? The first minimum limit is $1,000, and you want to get that in there as soon as possible. Next, you want to grow your account to at least 1 month of your current expenses. And then your maximum amount that you want in your fund is going to depend on what type of income you have. If you're a salaried employee, then you could have as little as 3 months of expenses in your fund. But if you're a commissioned sales rep or an entrepreneur, you might want as much as 6 to 9 months in there. So step number 3 is to stash the cash. That means figure out where you're going to keep your emergency money and keep it safe. And so number 1 could be actually in a literal safe in your house. Number 2, you could put it in a savings account and earn a little bit of money on it. You could put it into a money market account and earn a little bit more than in a savings account. Better yet, and in many cases, an SLCA or some sort of a liquid compound account is a great place to store your emergency money because you can be compounding growth at the same time. And some people like to put them in precious metals. Step number 4 is to create the rules when you're actually allowed to access your fund. Guys, this is the most important factor on this whole plan, is knowing when you're allowed to touch the money in your emergency fund and when you're not allowed to touch it. So let's take a look. You are not allowed to use emergency money to go on vacations, to buy clothes, for holiday gifts, as tempting as that may be, for down payments. There's a whole list here, and you need to list out the times when you're not allowed to touch your money. And then more importantly, what are those random few occurrences where you are allowed to access your emergency money? It needs to be a real emergency. Medical expenses, car repairs, loss of employment, when you actually really need to access the money, not when you're tempted to. Step number 5 is to set your goals. Again, you want to get that 1,000 in there as soon as possible. How long is it going to take you to get 1 month of your current expenses saved up? And how long is it going to take you to get to 3 to 6 months? Put it in writing and start working towards your goals. Step number 6 is to make your commitment. Sign it on the dotted line. Until one is committed, there's no action that's going to occur. Again, you can't stop life's unexpected events from occurring, but what you can do is be prepared for them when they do occur. You follow these 6 steps and you'll be better prepared to handle life's unexpected emergencies. Hopefully you found value in today's video. If you did, please follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And if you have specific questions about your financial situation, then please click the link below and schedule a one-on-one planning session. Our team is standing by and happy to help you with your financial future. My name is Scott McLean. It's not what you make, it's what you do with what you make.